welcome. It's the beginning of September. Some of you finished holidays. I'm still in Greece, and today I would like to welcome you for a third part of this series of 7 principles of Huna. 2 weeks ago we have been talking about Ike, awareness, which is the word is what you think it is. Then in the second week we talk about Kala, last Monday, freedom. There are no limits, like there's infinite possibilities in our life that we can do, be anything we believe in, really. And today we're moving into one of my favorite ones, and that is Makia. And Makia is simply the principle for focusing in our life, sharp focusing, that we know where we're going, we know what we want, and we are following our true mission and vision in life. This principle also is saying the energy flows where attention goes. Energy flows where attention goes. What it really means is that we are not just a physical body, we are also built from the energetical particles. And you know, some of you might be skeptical about this idea, but even science lately discovered that yes, it is true, we are energetical beings also. And why? Because you can think of, let's say, our thoughts. So what is our thoughts? We cannot measure them, we cannot see them, we cannot give them shape, color. They are energetical manifestation of our brain. So our brain creates some thoughts, and those are energetical field patterns that we send out into the world. And thoughts can travel. So maybe you have this experience that you've been thinking of something and you've been next to a friend and they were talking about something, and all of a sudden somebody expressed in some ways what you were thinking about. And so this is a proof that your thoughts might be traveling around, and somebody else can pick up these thoughts, this energetical field, and use it in their manifestation. You know, we are thinking about 70,000 times a day. So that makes about 3,000 thoughts an hour. Guess that. 3,000 thoughts an hour. You're thinking 3,000 times an hour. And yet thoughts is so powerful manifestation in your life. If you look into some stages for manifestation, the first stage for manifestation is your thought, something that you create energetically that comes out through your mind, and then when you follow up your thought, the second would be your words. You're giving words a manifestation, you're giving it a sound, and then you're giving it an action. You make an action into the word to give a manifestation. And then what comes forward after this, it's a feeling. There's specific feeling after your action that you feel every second in your life. So those are the major principles of manifestation, and the first one is our thoughts. And I see some of you are joining this live. Welcome, Ludmila. Really happy to hear you. If you want to comment throughout the live or ask any questions about focusing, please do. I will be happy to make this video more like interactive so we can have a conversation around it. So coming back to the subject of thoughts, how important it is that we bring awareness to our thoughts. And you know, about 7 years ago I have been traveling throughout Nepal, and there was a time in my life where I already found my passion. I quit corporation and I started working with people. I started giving sessions. I was in service, and there was something that was really deeply fulfilling my life, to give massage, body work, breath work to people. but I was struggling financially at the time. I spent all my savings from corporation. I had to start borrowing money to continue my journey. And I remember times in Nepal doing Annapurna circuit trekking for 21 days, where I understood how important it is that we bring awareness and clear focus to our thoughts, and how powerfully our thoughts manifesting our reality. So every day I would be walking in the Himalayas, and I would be really focusing and bringing awareness what I'm thinking about, and what is the thought patterns that I want to create. Firstly, what I want to create in my life, and then creating thought patterns, energetical shapes of my thought that I can manifest my reality. Because like if you want love, you need to be loving. If you want friendship, you have to be friendly. If you want to be abundant, you have to share abundantly. If you want to health, you need to take care of your body. So you need to take certain actions, give certain words, have certain feelings about what you really want in your life. And then also check what are you thinking throughout the day. 3,000 thoughts an hour. So this is about not just about neglecting your negative thoughts. I very often still catch myself on some judgments, on some critical thoughts, some negative thoughts, some self-doubts, and I let them pass through, like watching my thoughts and let them pass through, knowing that it will also change. But what's most importantly, that I know what I want in my life. I know I want love, I know I want abundance, I know I want friendships, and I know I want spiritual growth and health and loving relationship with my friends, my family, and my relatives. And knowing that, I can focus my thoughts in this direction. I can really focus on feeling and thinking about those aspects that I want to attract in my life. So this is really crucial in the beginning, to have real crystal clarity. What is your focus? What do you want in your life? And what are you thinking right now? What is the thought that you're thinking? And just observe the thought, let it pass through, and really have that intention that you want to bring thoughts that will create your reality the way you want, the way you dream for, so you can live your full potential in many different aspects, spiritually fulfilled, physically healthy, abundant in all aspects. So to start with, it is to create a specific thought pattern, be clear, crystal focus in what you want in your life. Another thing is taking responsibility for everything you think, feel, do, and say. Everything you think, feel, do, and say. Very often we go into this disempowered state, being in a state of victim, blaming others. Oh, they did it to me in childhood. I was born like this. My genetics are like this. My parents were like that, etc., etc. And of course, those things happen to us. We have some traumatic events. We had some accident, but it doesn't mean that you have to cling to it. Doesn't mean that we have to again tell this story for hundreds of times and being really addicted actually to that state of victim and blame others for the past experiencing. We can embrace them as a part of our life and make a conscious decision that now I want to change. Now I want to move into new direction in my life, direction that will bring me fulfillment, happiness, and joy, and change my thought patterns, change my beliefs, change the way I speak, without judgments on others, without putting out words that can be negative, and give an action also. How you want to act out the state that you want to live in. So to start with, I want to invite you to first really write down, crystal write down what do you want in your life, and bring that clarity into your thoughts, your feelings, your actions and your words. And this way you will see how powerfully you can manifest your reality, and you will see Makia in action, where energy flows, where attention goes. If you look into your life, you will be surprised that everything that is in your life is created because of your thought patterns. And if you start bringing awareness to what you're thinking about, you can really start getting more awareness about yourself and what are those thought patterns that creates your reality. So I'm hoping this was helpful for you. Welcome also Girly, welcome Elsa, really happy to see you on this live. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask about this subject. Energy flows where attention goes. And what are you thinking right now? How you want to manifest your reality? And firstly, what do you want to focus on in your life? For me, the most important focus in my life is to how I can keep on growing spiritually, how I can keep on learning new things every year, going to new workshops, so I can expand my toolbox. When I work with people, when I give sessions, I can constantly grow and understand what is healing, what is living in this reality with full potential, physically, spiritually, in terms of spirituality, and also bring awareness to all my aspects of my being and change it, so I can bring more awareness to those patterns that are not serving me in my full potential. So I think I kind of want to wrap it up, and if you don't have any questions, then thank you for watching this episode on Makia, and let your energy flow where your attention go, and create your reality the way you love. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.